Hey everyone, it's Donna Nelson with the Adopt a Single Mom Project and Adopt a Single Mom for Christmas. If we haven't met, I'm the founder of this organization, which I started in 2017 from my own lived experience as a working single mom. So thank you for joining us. We are in the midst of our fourth annual, Adopt a Single Mom for Christmas gift drive, where we fundraise to gift working single moms who live in northeastern Pennsylvania. So our goal this year is to be able to gift 200 moms, and 94 was our number last year. That was our biggest year ever, because we know there has been such a negative impact on the single mom community due to the pandemic. We have taken the audacious step of putting a goal out there of gifting 200 moms, which in the whole scope of single momhood in northeastern Pennsylvania is a very small percentage of the single moms that we would really love to be able to impact, that really need our support, not only as an organization, but as a community. There are nearly 8,000 working single moms above the federal poverty level here in just Luzerne and Lackawanna counties alone. And so many of the moms right now, even though they're working, may have been furloughed for a number of months during the pandemic, or had their hours cut, or not able to work their second job. That is very typical of the single mom community, having to work part-time job. This is Ralphie. He's our very frail, on his last leg. He was gifted to us. We've had him 1 year. Say hi, Ralphie. Are you going? He doesn't like sharing a chair with me. So I'm literally sitting on the edge because I didn't want to disturb him because he's so uncomfortable right now. Okay, so Ralphie's gone. So, so 8,000 single moms just between those two counties, Luzerne and Lackawanna, here in northeastern Pennsylvania. So the number is much more enormous, and these moms have been impacted tremendously as a result of COVID and all the restrictions from the pandemic, as I was mentioning, like not being able to have access to earning extra income as they may have in the past. And that is in part due to job being furloughed, but more so as a result of not having access to child care. So with most moms are schooling their, hey Alicia, yeah, I have 3 also. So more so because of lack of child care, with our moms having to school their kids at home more than they typically would have. Their kids are home 3 days a week, some are home 5 days a week. And it has been very difficult for them to navigate work. Some have not been able to work at all because of schooling, and some unemployment has not still in all of these months has not paid out due to the whole unemployment debacle. And even if they're living on unemployment, they're not really living because nobody can pay all of their expenses with kids home every day on just unemployment. So we want to support these moms. We really want to lift them up. We want to honor all that they struggle with and all that they do for our community, for raising amazing children and just being contributors to our society in an amazing way. These are the women you're just not even going to realize are even single moms, because they're just going to show up and they're going to do the work, and they're not walking around bitching and complaining most of the time about how hard their life is. So they're living it. They don't want to have to relive it every moment by talking about it. So from my own lived experience, I know that very often single moms are struggling in isolation, different than the isolation we're in this darn pandemic, but really doing it alone and feeling alone and lonely as a result. And we're really seeing how that is being exaggerated right now with the pandemic, with moms reporting feeling more anxious, their kids feeling more anxious and acting out in behaviors that are indicating that this is not working and reporting feeling, more sad and depressed and not having, real control over what's going on in their life. And the truth is, most of us know we don't have a lot of control over some of the situations that are going on. So we want to continue to support them. The Adopt a Single Mom Project is a year-round organization. We're a membership group for working single moms here in northeastern Pennsylvania, providing both emotional support, social support, and connecting with resources, both at the community level and beyond. And just having a sisterhood of connection, other women to be able to talk with and relate to is one of the biggest things that we hear from our moms who participate in our activities throughout the year. Is one of the biggest supports, knowing that there are others going through what you're going through or have gone through what you're going through who are a resource to support you in that. So every day, now that we're in the Christmas drive, I come on and share mom stories with you. These are single moms who live here in northeastern Pennsylvania that have been nominated, either self-referred or they've been nominated by someone in the community. So tonight I'm going to share with you two moms. One is from Luzerne County, one is from Lackawanna County, and we are fundraising $100 for each mom. Out of the 200, so our ultimate goal is 20,000. I think I have Ralphie hair on my nose. So our goal of 20,000 is going to allow us to gift 200 moms this year. So we have 2 weeks left of fundraising, and we are 25% of the way to our goal. So we really need your support. And even if you can't make a donation, even if you're not in northeastern Pennsylvania, you can still share out this video on your timeline. We connect with people all across the country who love our mission and want to support us and provide financial support to help us reach our Christmas goal. So you sharing this on your timeline helps connect us with those who we would never be able to connect with to learn about our mission and support us in some way. So that is one of the biggest things that you can do, even if you don't know a single mom. Just sharing it on your timeline may connect us to another single mom that we can support. So we'd appreciate if you could really do that. That would be a huge help. And then, of course, we can't gift moms without donations. So the $100, we shop locally. Volunteers shop locally. And volunteers deliver all of these gifts. So if you can make a donation of any amount, that would be fantastic, because every little bit helps move us closer. In the post above, there is a link to donate. It will take you right to our donation page, but I'll also post it in the thread, so just in case this gets shared out and there's not the link above, it'll at least be in the thread. So I've posted that now. And along with our website, which is adoptasinglemom.org, where you could go and learn all about our organization, where you can also get the link to sign up to donate if you would love to donate through Christmas or any time throughout the year with us, because you can help us shop and you can help us deliver if you would like to do something during Christmas. So the two mom stories that I'm sharing with you, as I mentioned, one is from Luzerne and one is from Lackawanna County. So the mom I'm going to share with you first is from Lackawanna County. Her name is Shelley. She got nominated by her sister, and I was just looking at my own note that I made, and I'm like, what did I write there? Her sister, so these are notes from her sister who gave us permission to share her story. So we only share the mom's stories that we are given permission. From her story, I'll tell you a little bit about her and what it's like for her life as a single mom. So Shelley is a single mom who works full-time in an IT department. She was furloughed for 2 months during COVID and then returned to work under a 10-month contract. She's very stressed out, wondering if at any time she could be told that her position is eliminated. She did not go through a very good divorce and still struggles with custody issues. She has tried to apply for government assistance, but is told she makes too much money. And that's part of the reason, sidebar here, part of the reason why I started the Adopt a Single Mom project for working single moms, because it's these moms in the middle. It was my experience as a sole provider and sole parent to my boys that moms in the middle, even making minimal money, that they don't qualify for many assistance programs that would help bridge them to that next level, help get them through a tough time, help just fill in a gap for them temporarily. And yet there is nothing. So it becomes really discouraging when you're trying to work a second job, or a damn once-in-a-lifetime pandemic comes around and pulls the rug out from under your feet when you're just starting to get your life back together. On top of, feeling the struggles of worrying about custody issues and, what bills aren't going to get paid, and your kids not having gifts for Christmas and all of that stuff. So, okay, back to her story. She doesn't get the opportunity to treat herself because she makes sure the kids are taken care of and the bills are being paid. She gets down on herself a lot, but she's a great mother. She does get support from us, her family, but she doesn't socialize much. She could benefit from talking with other women who have been through tough times in similar situations. And again, just to speak to what we do here at the Adopt a Single Mom Project, because plenty of single moms, I hear it even from their own family, saying, well, we support her, and whether it's financial or babysitting or letting her live with them or whatever those ways of support are, yet, says every single mother, yes, I might have family that supports me, but they don't get it. Or they offer well-meaning advice that is not really appreciated and not wanted. Or they always have an opinion about what you should be doing and how you should be doing it, whatever it is. Your job, your kids, your ex, your money, any of those things. And so we single moms get that. We've lived that too. And having an organization of women that are forward moving and can edify you and validate you and just support you, not only in your own ideas and your own vision, but also being able to help create a path for you, a better way for you, by encouraging you and supporting the direction that she wants to go, is priceless, honestly. So we hear this all the time from single moms. All right, so she would love to have her children for full custody, but unfortunately, this legal system does not look at the best interest of the children. Hear it all the time. It breaks her heart and makes her feel helpless when the kids beg to not go with their father. She's been fighting, but it seems not to be in her favor. Ugh. So glad I didn't have to deal with that. That's hard. That's really hard. So that's Shelley. So what did I put in the post? Which one needs $65 to be fully funded? I forget which one. Let me see. Can I see? I can't even see my own post. So, so we have one mom that needs $65 to be fully funded. If you can make a donation to support moving toward her $100, the link is in the post to make a donation. Okay, and then the other mom needs 100. So who's the other mom? Rachel from Luzerne County. So okay, it's not Rachel. It's Renee. Why, I don't know why I typed that. So Renee has a 4-year-old little girl. She works the mom works full time as a home health aide for a client that she treasures. And her daughter's father is totally absent by his choice for the last 2 years. And she says, my biggest struggles are making sure my child has somewhat of a regular childhood and gets to do and have things other kids her age do. I could totally relate to that. I always felt that way too. Admitting to a stranger I am single mom helps me admit this to myself as well. I had a hard time saying those words to people. It's incredibly embarrassing, and I feel like I've failed. I know I put too much pressure on myself when trying to give my daughter the world. Some would say that she doesn't need that fancy stuff, but to me, she does. This mom so reminds me of me. So, and it's so true. I see that with single moms all the time. There's so much shame. And I mean, I don't know why. We can't help that men walk out of our lives. We can't help that men choose not to, support their children. Yet there's this shame that's associated with that, as if we did something wrong, and we didn't. We did the best we could with the information we had at the time. And sometimes it's our own wounds that get us into making choices with the wrong guy, but there's no shame in that. That's a learning experience. That's growing, and that's healing. And that's part of, our mission and what we do here at the Adopt a Single Mom Project is help healing all of those bad experiences and those choices of others, not just ourselves. So I totally get where she's coming from with that. So we want to support Renee and Shelley to help give them gifts so that we can uplift them and support and honor all that they do as single moms to support their kiddos. And we know that they will support their kids and make sure they have Christmas too. So if you can support us, make a donation of any amount toward the $100 for each of these moms. Share this out, if nothing else, on your timeline, and that will help us reach others who will be able to support us or introduce us to other moms that we could support as well. And if you'd like to volunteer, you can go to our website, adoptasinglemom.org, and you could sign up to volunteer there, where you can get more information about what we do for Christmas and year-round. So I will be back tomorrow night to share 2 more stories with you. And I think I have 8:30 on my calendar for tomorrow. I forget. Yeah. So thank you for following along. Thank you for your support. And keep tagging people and sharing out our videos and our posts. All right. Good night, everyone.